welcome to the Rocket Report. This week, my guest is Courtney Baugh, and she teaches all of our health science classes at Robinson High School. So she's going to tell us about the courses that she teaches. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I teach 3 different courses. One of the first courses that I teach is Principles of Health Science, and that's kind of the basic course where the students learn about the different types of healthcare careers and the different pathways that they can go into, what type of schooling it takes, what kind of salary they make. We also learn a lot about communication, some of the personal qualities of a healthcare worker, learn about insurance, and then some of the basic like CPR, first aid, a few hands-on things, learn vital signs. But it's basically kind of teaching them all about the healthcare system itself, law, ethics, things like that. The other course that I teach is medical terminology, and that one's just basically learning the medical language, learning how to take those words and splice them apart and figure out what the definition of those are, as well as abbreviations and some of the diagnostic treatments and diseases with each system. So that when you see those big, long medical words, that they're able to take those words and know what they mean, as well as take a medical record and read through it and understand it. And then the last course that I teach is Health Science Theory, and in that course, the students are preparing to take the Certified Medical Assistant exam. So they learn all the hands-on skills, how to check patients in, how to schedule patients, how to bring them back, take their vital signs, get a medical history, basic laboratory tests that they do, as well as learning to communicate with the patients as well. But it just kind of gives them all of those areas in which they need to be successful in a medical office if they took a job there, whether it be checking the patients in, getting them back for the exams, just all those hands-on skills.
So can you tell us about some of the hands-on experiences and what we have at RHS to prepare them?
I actually have a couple medical beds in my classroom where they're able to actually learn to move patients around and sit patients up and even do it on each other, as well as we have mannequins learning to take blood pressure. So we have blood pressure cuffs. We have urinalysis sticks, and so we practice reading the urinalysis sticks. We actually have phlebotomy arms, so they actually learn how to draw blood from a patient as well. And then they learn a little bit of like EKG and things like that. We even have little skin, so they can practice sticking patients as far as like injecting medications and learning about the different types of medication. They can possibly be the person that brings the patients back, get their vital signs, get their medical history, set up the room for exams, or it could be the clerical side where they're checking patients in, scheduling patients, doing a little bit of the insurance and coding and things like that.
So in addition to the courses and certifications, can you tell us about competitions and the other things that you do related to health science that get kids involved at the high school?
So we have an organization called HOSA, and it's Health Occupation Students of America, and it's an organization for students that are interested in the healthcare field. With this, organize all of the blood drives and run those. We have about 3 or 4 a year. And then we try to do some other little mini projects. Like this year we made Christmas cards and sent them to the nursing home. Try to adopt a couple kids for Christmas. And then there's also a competition that goes along with it. And it's kind of like a UIL competition for healthcare. So the students can choose a competition, whether it be medical spelling, medical reading. There's display boards that they can do. Some of them are just testing events. There's job seeking skills, medical photography, writing. There's all kinds of competitions, but they're all medical related. And there's even some where they do hands-on skills like CPR and first aid.
Well, thank you so much for coming today and sharing all of that information with us. It's super helpful for our community to know the great things that we're doing at Robinson High School and that you're doing and leading health sciences. So thank you so much for that. Such an important field, and we are so thankful that we have you and we have that for our students.
You're welcome.
Have a great week.